Hello everyone, welcome back to another StarCraft 2 cast. Today we'll be looking at a game from the newest Team Liquid member, and that is... Sorry, that's not it. That's not it. That's it. Yes, the newest Team Liquid player, Snute. Spawning down here as the blue Zerg, and he will be playing against the, not barcode, but it says barcode, I know, but it's actually NaniWa, so we know who this guy is, so don't you worry about that. And we will be today on Antigua Shipyard. Yes, very defensive style of map. A little more difficult for Zerg, I would say, since the ground distance is a bit smaller. But yes, very defensive style map, since as you can see it's very easy to take a third on here. So what I'll do to play style, what can we say, I wanted to cast these games by Snute since he's so new. I thought it would be a good idea to give him some more coverage. I know Team Liquid, that's a lot of coverage just off the bat, but still, enough is never enough. More publicity is always good publicity. Gateway going down, standard timing at 15 for NaniWa. I'm gonna always do that. Here's that Overlord moving extremely fast. He's moving really fast, it looks. He looked like he was moving kind of fast to me. This one not. He's just kind of just chilling there. And we were seeing a bit of a... Nope, there's a spawn pool. About to say, it looked a little delayed, but no, he's throwing it down right now. Same time, Gateway finishing up for their gas being taken for him, Cybercore being thrown down for NaniWa. And again, I swear that Overlord's moving fast. They don't move that fast, do they? Do they? Whatever. Having expansion timing going down for Snute, also taking his gas, gonna be getting that Ling speed out pretty soon. Probably gonna poke there as soon as that's done. Cybercore just about finished, gonna be grabbing that warp gate tech as well. Expansion now also going down for NaniWa. Now there's not much I can really say this, so I can predict that would happen, but I'm afraid of being proven wrong, as most people are. They don't want to seem stupid or inept at the game. I'm pretty sure I already do, but that's why I learn, that's why I play, that's why I cast. It's a learning experience for me just as much as it is for you. Any new player at a lower league should definitely be watching pro games just to see, but they should never try and emulate them, because at lower leagues nothing makes sense. Nothing makes sense. You're not gonna... What the lower league players are doing, they're not predictable. There are some things that are, but really not too much. Speed going down for Snute as well, and he's back on just minerals. Also, spine crawlers for that defense. That probe is not seeing anything. He saw the hatchery, but that's about it. Did see no extra gas though, so he knows it's gonna be a pretty standard opening so far from Snute. And also Forge going on. Is a little poke up with the Stalker though, but he's just gonna pull back and he'll be fine. Nothing major going on there. I'm gonna stay on this Overlord, because I swear. What is this? What is their speed? Speed 0.59. They didn't get a speed buff in the patch. I don't think so. But I guess anything's possible. Robe going down for NaniWa here. Probably looking to get out that observer fast, see what's going on in that base. So right now I would say he knows nothing. He knows less than nothing. Snute has kind of an idea though. So he's got that going for him. Snute now also taking a third base, which should be pretty unrecognized for the time being. I thought that was macro hatch for a second. I was about to say that's a weird place to put it, but no, it's just an evo chamber. want to get out. Also, Roach Warren going down. I guess that's pretty standard. I would have not expected that. That's more of a ZVZ move to me. Also, Spore Crawler going down. I don't know what he's afraid of. He's just pretty standard. He's not, I guess, just to spot those observers, really. Nothing too special there. I like to overhype things. I like to get excited about this game. This game is exciting to me. The competitiveness and the things that can happen. I love it. So I like to over-dramatize things. Forgive me, if you will. They're about finishing up. Gonna be getting out those Mutas, I would assume. Do some poking, a little harassment here and there. Seems both players content to, as soon as I say that, Snute begins to move out with some speedlings. Just a couple Seasons and Roaches. Gonna go poke forward a little bit. They're gonna run. They're actually gonna run into a pretty, well, it's defended at the ramp, but there's a way around if they want to try and go in through there. He is gonna sit out there, consider his options. 1+1/+1 going down for him as well. Just one weapon's finishing for NRS.NaniWa soon. He's gonna go in there. He's gonna start taking out some probes, but this is gonna get pushed out real fast. He took out the gas, so that's pretty nice. Slow down the economy a bit, but he still has 4 gas, so there's not much to worry about. Third now finished and not fully saturated, but it's getting underway. Queen there doing its stuff. Group's Dead looking pretty good. Could be a little better, I think, but nothing to really complain about. Warp Prison coming on, so it looks like as soon as that's done, he's looking to move out. Just some scouting go around, looking for secret bases. Overseer out, he sees everything, all the warp gates, so he knows what's happening. He knows. Also dropped a change room right in the middle of the base. Ballsy Snute, ballsy Snute. Looks like the armies are moving out. With the warp prism done, he's gonna move out, probably drop there, and warping some extra units right there. And the army of Snute's gonna be gathering just around the watchtower, ready to take him on as it comes out. Oh, and look at Snute, just guaranteeing that third will take a bit longer to take. And it looks like, Snute's gonna swing around the back and probably just come and pinch him in. Looks like it's gonna happen with just a couple reinforcements there. And there's his full army waiting to the left. Well, there is some more warping in, and it looks like he's gonna just go in right for it. He's gonna swoop right in. Forces go down, pin out half the big army, but then Roaches are gonna quickly just take out the sentries. But those Immortals are gonna do a lot of damage to those armored Roaches when they're clumped up like that. And NRS.NaniWa is gonna be able to hold that off, and Snute's just gonna retreat back. Now there's a complete hole open up to Snute's base. I don't know what he's gonna do about that. There's not much there to defend it. There, a bunch of speedlings, that's there to defend it, but that's not much. So he's gonna be pushed back and he's gonna run into the Roaches again. He's gonna force it off a couple of them, get a bunch, but then Lings are just gonna take through because Mortals do not do a lot of damage against Lings. But they are gonna be able to clean up those Roaches pretty well. That's a lot of sentries, so he's got Force Fields to spare and Guardian Shields to go. He's gonna pick some up and move them up to the high ground. A couple of Zealots, and it looks like he's gonna go for some harassment there. And this could potentially do a lot of damage with just a Queen there to defend, and he's gonna warp in a lot more on the high ground. So this base is in trouble unless he reinforces really fast. There's not much there. Just well, they're the Roaches that just spawned, but they're gonna be distracted by the whole army of NRS.NaniWa down here. More Roaches coming in from behind. They're gonna try and pinch him again. That hasn't worked yet though, so I don't know what's gonna do now. Major forces going down, blocking off the Roaches, so you're gonna have to hold back. These Zealots though, they're still doing a lot of damage. They're still in there. Passengers are coming down though, so we're gonna have the infestation pit. Excuse me, why am I in NRS.NaniWa's base? Infestation pit down. Where is it? Oh nope, never mind. Just got taken out by the Zealots. I'm a little slow here. At this point, NRS.NaniWa is just gonna move out and just gonna keep taking out bases. He's got a very good position here with the army and still force fields to spare. And he's gonna just keep taking out because these Roaches can't do much against him with all these force fields cutting them off, and more warpins coming in from the Warp Prison with no anti-air, and there's a GG from Snute. Alright, I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed that game, and come back for more.